G'day, Dave here, the Inline Plumber, with today's quote, which is, "People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude." People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. This is from John Maxwell. So let's get into this. You hear me watching these videos and you hear what I say, but it's only through my attitude that anything actually resonates and sinks in. And or should I say that that's the piece that may resonate or that you take on board because of my attitude towards it. If I was to just speak, I don't care, then one, you're not really even going to listen to me, but two, you're just not going to trust or believe anything I say. So my attitude and how I go about saying things is very important, and that then applies to you, because that also says that however you speak to other people or how your attitude is around other people and the words you're using will convey a whole lot more information than the actual words themselves. The biggest way to kind of get this over is probably through a few examples. So if I was to say, "Hey, you've got really nice hair," versus "nice hair," the words are pretty much the same, but there's definitely a different meaning there. "Wow, I really like your dress," or "Wow, I like your dress." They mean different things, and people will pick up and feel what's going on with that. And that's how attitude comes out. And that's why attitude is also picked up as being one of those nice attitude when someone's being sarcastic, or even that saying itself can become sarcastic. And it's more a point of wow, you're just really not coming across well, or maybe you're in a bad mood, or what have you. But that's how this shows up. And it goes to be a part of communication in general, and that I don't actually have the specific statistics there, but there's a percentage of something like 77% of our communication is visual. So what you see me doing with my hands, how you see me look, do you see me smile, all those sort of things. Our receptors, there's 30 some odd percent are basically through how we're pronouncing things, and then there's 7% are the words themselves. So I'm sure that probably doesn't quite add up to 100. Like I say, I've got the percentages off a little bit, but it's pretty much in that ballpark. And so our attitude, how we physically say something, and you yourself may have noticed this, that when speaking on the phone, if there's someone that you're enjoying having a conversation with, you may have noticed that I know certainly I do, that I will be much more animated when I'm on the phone. "Hey, have you seen that? Did you go there? Did you do this?" And my hands are moving around and I'm moving around and everything's going. And chances are the person on the other end of the phone is also moving around. Whereas if it's someone you don't like, or it's a serious conversation, it's all arms crossed. So, yeah, are you sure? Was that all they had to say about that? It's completely different. So that all fits in as the whole communication piece. But anyway, needless to say, our attitude makes people feel the words that we've got, in the same way that gestures and everything else come into that whole energy that we put in behind the words. And that sends that across. We end up sending energy waves across to someone else when we communicate with them, and that's what they feel. And it doesn't matter whether they're 1 foot, 2 foot, 10 foot, or over the other end of the telephone line. People will feel that energy coming off, and that's the attitude. And so with that, people will listen to the words you say, but they will feel your attitude. From John Maxwell and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, make someone feel good today. Take care. See you on the next one.